We're getting better cameras in the iPhone 12, and not actually what most of you are probably thinking, either the camera sensor getting bigger or more pixels, but actually, well, new lenses and a new focusing system. So this is news that Apple may actually use something called a ball-based voice coil motor system instead of a spring-based design, what they're currently using. This is apparently going to give better autofocus, faster autofocus, more reliable autofocus in the iPhone 12. That is good news, although we really have still yet to find out what exactly, if any, upgrades are actually coming to the camera system itself. So for example, the sensor size, the amount of megapixels. We did hear some very early rumors that Apple maybe were looking to improve the camera sensor in at least the iPhone 12 Pro Max, the top end model, maybe getting bigger, but really absolutely nothing has come out, leaked or rumors really about that. So for now, we really are unknown on that one, but definitely lenses and this focusing system seem to be confirmed upgrades. This is good, but what is coming next is way, way better. This is rumors that Apple may actually use a periscope zoom camera in next year's models in 2022, maybe the iPhone 13. I don't know if Apple will call it that because the number 13, but we'll have to wait and see. But this is absolutely brilliant news if you're an iPhone fan. Apple do have some of their own patents when it comes to periscopes, so we don't know how this is going to come, but periscope zoom cameras usually are a small rectangular box with a periscope style zoom setup that are placed within the phone, and there are a couple of complications when it comes to Apple. The first and main one really is the size of the periscope zoom unit. It is a big box, and well, that just doesn't really do well for thin phones. Most phones with periscope zooms are a little bit thicker and heavier and have to move other components around inside the phone because they're just big boxes that really take up a lot of space, and we don't know how Apple are going to get around this by really giving us a periscope zoom, and you know they just want thin and light phones. Also in the news, it looks like the new form factor for the base model iPhone 12. This is a 5.4 inch screen, absolutely tiny. It looks like it's been confirmed. 9to5Mac found some code, and it actually relates to something called display zoom, which is actually a feature that makes design elements larger. Well, actually reading and going back through the code, they found that this essentially points to a 5.4 inch phone coming. So that is the smaller iPhone 12. So super exciting for a lot of people wanting a tiny form factor phone without any bezels and an OLED screen. Apart from the big notch at the top, which, yeah, is a bezel of sorts, but you know what I mean. And also in the news, Gorilla Glass 7 is here. Actually, doesn't really relate to the iPhone 12 yet. This has been confirmed through leaks anyway to be coming on the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra, the very first phone to have Gorilla Glass 7, otherwise known as Victus at Corning, the makers of Gorilla Glass. This apparently resists both scratches and drops better than Gorilla Glass 6, up to twice the scratch resistance of Gorilla Glass 6 apparently, although it is still glass, and as we know, glass still scratches at level 6 with deeper grooves and all that. So I guess we'll wait for jerry-rig everything to see if Gorilla Glass 7 is the real deal, but anyway, Corning are saying it is an upgrade. It apparently can survive drops of up to 6.5 feet, but these are all in lab conditions, and as we know, glass on smartphones just breaks if you drop it, so I'm not really believing this one. I think we're long enough into the Gorilla Glass cycle where we just know that glass on smartphone screens scratches and breaks when you drop it, and yeah, I guess we'll see how this relates to actual scratch and drop resistance in the real world. It could be coming on at least one or more of the iPhone 12 series though. As we know, Apple has a big relationship with Corning. I think they're an investor as well, so they'll probably be using the best of the best from Corning in the iPhone 12 phones. I guess we'll wait and see for some confirmation on that. Anyway, that is it for your Apple news today. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you liked it for way more like this, and I'll see you in the next one.